What is up, YouTube boys and girls? Russ Navarra here, Radical Custom Garage. I kind of want to show you some Milwaukee stuff. For those of you know that I've been kind of rearranging my shop, kind of making it a little bigger. Got different things, but today I'm just going to focus kind of on the Milwaukee stuff. Some ideas I had. The first item here is I bought this from Harbor Freight. I think it was $37 or $47. It's one of their sturdier ones. What I had planned on doing is I had bought the Milwaukee packout accessories and things, and what I'm going to do is take this and mount it to, kind of show you here a little bit. I'm gonna mount it to this. You can buy a cart for this. It's like $99. I believe I saved a little bit by what I'm doing. We'll go into it here in a minute, and then I'll show you what I've got planned. I also had bought the 2-drawer Milwaukee packout. I'm going to use as the bottom, and then those of you that know me, that I'd started on the Milwaukee 3-drawer, and I'm going to stack them all to have like a portable type workbench slash nut bolt bin. It's just an idea that I kind of come up with, and I figured I'd bring you guys along for the ride. You'll just have to bear with me on this. Hopefully this idea is going to work out good. I think it was $27 or $37 for this, and it was like $30 or $40. I don't remember, for the little cart. It's plastic also. And like I said, the Milwaukee one is like $99. I think I have a total maybe of $60 in this. I'll kind of show you what I'm doing, and then I bought some stuff from, I believe it was Tool Barn, and we'll go into that here in a minute. Some of the accessories and things, and I'll show you in the open box here if it don't fall. But right now, I want to go ahead and I'll put you down here. We'll go ahead and get this mounted, and then we'll just go from there. What I have in mind with this, and hopefully it'll work, get some of this garbage off of here. I was going to take this and bolt it or mount it. I had thought about offsetting it enough to set another one of the smaller ones. You can buy these individual, or you can get a bigger one of these. It just won't fit on here right, and these won't, the bigger boxes won't let you have a second row. The way I wanted to do it is where I could have another row of the single ones here, but it's just not going to work. So what I figured I'd do, I'd just go ahead and mount this in here. And I think I'm just going to run, I'll get it set the way I want it, and then I think I'm going to drill these out and go ahead and put nuts and bolts in them. So let me grab a drill bit and that, and we'll go from there. Okay, I'm going to show you guys what I've done. I've pulled the rubber pieces off the deal that I got from Harbor Freight, the roller, And why I done that is I'm trying to center this up on here and it just wasn't letting me, and it was leaving too much of a gap in between here, and it was just putting it at an angle. And what I'm doing, I don't know if you guys can see this very well, but I'm drilling and marking where my holes are for the 4 corners. The Milwaukee packout has 1 on each side, and there's 4 each corner, 2 in the middle, and then 1 on each side. I think I can get a bracket or make a bracket that goes in through here to help hold it. I think the 4 in the corner will do it. But what I'm doing too, I'm utilizing this frame is metal. So the ones that are on the outside, or I should say more like on the inside here, I'm drill and I'm gonna put a tap through these, and I'm gonna, I think it's 5/16 18. I'm gonna run a tap down through there, tap it out. But I was noticing in the process of doing that, hopefully this ain't hot, I'm having to pop these little spacers, whatever you want to, keepers, whatever you want to call them. They're not big enough for my 5/16. I probably could have went 1/4 20. You know, I don't know. I'm just going to go ahead and drill these out. No big deal. I'll just have to push them out from the back side and just go from there. But and I don't know if I'll bring you along for the ride. But when you do this, if you're modifying anything, make sure that the packout itself on the bottom here has a certain way this clips in here. And I don't know if I can set you down here. Move you down just enough to see. These little clips have to slide and clip in there. So if you get it the wrong direction, like this particular one, and I'll get this to the outside, hopefully it won't fall. But this has got to click in there and lock. So you can use your locking mechanism here. And if you put that backwards or whatever, this is gonna be mounted backwards, which it don't matter on this aspect, because if you get it backwards, you could just put it around the other way and put it. But just so you know, and see, that'll fit flat on there. And what I was telling you guys earlier, what I'd like to have done, move you down here enough to where you could see, I was hoping I could have done that and then got me another set and put out here, and I was even gonna leave it overhang, but it's so much of an overhang, and when you try to slide it and clip it in here, it bumps up against this. So Milwaukee, if you make another card or whatever, you ought to make one that's big enough, that's a little longer, that you can put the smaller trays and that, to where you could stack the smaller ones beside it. And I know they make a cart and stuff for the pack out, but for what I'm doing here in the shop, it'd be nice not only to have the big ones, but to be able to get the hold on. They make a smaller one about this size that's half that. And if you could take these and stack these on the side here, that would be so handy. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but you could stack these up and it'd be just handy for, you know, your smaller nuts, bolts, things like that. It was just an idea I had. So if you're listening, Milwaukee, make a cart a little bit bigger. Anyway, back to what I was doing. And I want you all to know, Milwaukee is not sponsoring me. This is my money, my little project, and I just kind of wanted to share it because I do like the Milwaukee stuff. I've had others in the past and they just don't hold up to me. I can beat these around, bang them around. I've knocked them over. When I was doing construction on my deck and things, I had the packout. You know, I left it out on the porch one night, moisture. It didn't rain or anything, but the dew and stuff. None of my tools at that time got wet or anything, so they are a little bit waterproof. I'm not saying they are, but you know, if you left it out for a little while or whatever, I think you'd be fine. But back to what we were doing, get you down here. This is my idea, and I've got my holes marked out here. I just need to drill and tap. I'm either going to run the 5/16 down through there. I may see if I have some 5/16/18 flat washers or whatever, but overall I don't think it really matters if these stick up a little bit, because the only thing you got to worry about is this distance here when you go to release this and slide it forward or backwards. I'm not sure which here. And being it's not anchored, yeah, it's forward. You got to watch out that your whatever you're using, your fastener, is not above this point here. And I don't know if you could see, but it's well marked that you've got a pretty good idea how much your fastener, you know, whatever you bolt it down to or whatever. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this set and then show you some more steps. I may leave you on and just let you watch the process. I'm going to pause you for a minute and then we'll come back. Well, we will stop speed tapping it before I break the tap. What did I do with my tap handle? Because that would be my luck, and that's the only one I have. And I found some 1/4 20 screws that will screw in there that I like the way they fit, so hopefully this will work and they're long enough. This is what I'm using for a fastener. I don't know if you guys can see. It's and hopefully that'll work good. And like I said, I'm only gonna have to put 4 of these in for right now. And I done that so I don't have to worry about drilling these others out. I was gonna go to the 5/16/18, but it's just, I think it's gonna be too much, and these will fit right down in there. Screw in there and we're good to go. So make sure I got that. Give me plenty of room there. let you know I'm not drilling all the way through the square tubing. I am, though, drilling through the plastic for these here. And these should fit down in there like so. I'm going to get this all set and that. You guys don't care to watch me put the nuts and bolts and all that. I'll come back and explain to you what I've done. Hopefully we can get this set up to where this won't be a very long video. Okay guys, I'm going to have to drill these out. I don't have enough screws for all of them, so the 4 that I'm drilling into the square tubing, I'm going to drill these out, and we'll just go from there. I think I'd clean some of my junk up. And that's probably pretty warm. Hopefully I can find my fastener now. These are the ones I'm using to screw down in there. And they just needed to be a little bit bigger to help hold it. I want them pretty solid because I am going to pull this in and out. And where it's hitting is these here, each corner, so I'm going to have to drill them all out. And then these I'll just use a regular fastener. And I don't know, I wished I'd kind of moved it back just a little bit because I'm getting into the frame part. So when you do this, guys, make sure you get it centered up the way you want it, and you may have to move it one way or the other to not hit the bottom of the frame, you know, where the molding part is. I wished I'd have kind of researched, but I didn't want to re-drill any holes, so I'm just going to have to use a little bit longer bolts. That's why I had to go with these, you know, trial and error, that's all it is. It's just trial and error. I'm going to put you on pause for now. We'll come back and hopefully I've got this figured out. You know, it's always fun when you're fabricating something and you come up with an idea and it don't go your way. But yeah, we'll just go from there, and I'll regroup and come back. And for those of you that curious on this bottom frame. I did get it from Harbor Freight. It's 1,000 pound load capacity, they claim. Uh, I don't know if I doubt I'll have that much in there, but I know I'm going to have a lot of nuts, bolts, things like that in there. That's what I originally made this for, and I'm still money ahead. I feel, even after getting the pack outs and all the stuff for it, it would have cost me $600 or $700 for a set of drawers like this. I've found some on Craigslist and that, but it's trying to get them before somebody else beats you to them. Yeah, that's all I have on that. I'll come back and we'll kind of regroup here and show you what I've done. Well, I always save all your nuts and bolts and things from different projects. You can always reuse them. I don't even remember where I got these, but I have 4 of them and they worked out perfect. Also, sometimes on this, you know, I'm doing it, you know, I had heated them up enough to where the plastic, I probably could have put washers back in the spot, but overall it works pretty good. I'm getting them plenty tight. I don't think them are going to go anywhere. So, got back up where I got it. I'm not going to show you the process of the rest of these, but you guys can get just take you over here and let you see. What I've done is there's a get you up here where show you. It's got a square tubing frame. I don't know if you can see that or not. This square tubing frame is what I tapped into. When I drilled the holes, if you'll notice, I don't know if you can see that, but this molding here has caught that, so I'm going to have to get some smaller. This one isn't so bad, but I think right now them 4 will hold it. I'm planning on coming in here anyway and making a bracket that I could screw into this and this, just maybe to help support this. And I may do one. That may be overkill. Right now it's pretty solid. Let me clean this stuff off of here. I think it's going to be pretty solid for what, you know, what it's used for and that. We'll go ahead and just wipe down a little. Move you all back a little bit here. Sorry about the movement of the camera. Man, I can't even talk today. That's why I bought this one here. So I can stick it. It'll be my bottom box. And like I said, these will probably never come off of here. It's just one of them things to where, you know, once you get it set the way you want it, and I'm hitting somewhere here, these things, and I may have enough. Of course I did. There it is. That's what I'm saying on that. And it don't matter what way it goes or whatever, but that was backwards. You know, simple deal for it. I think it's going to work out great. I had bought some more trays and things for it because you only get just this single, which I think is ridiculous. But if you want to add any trays or anything, you could go to different websites, and I believe I got these from Tool Barn. You know, it's a 2 set. I think I paid $12 or $13 for them. I know Home Depot has some of this stuff. They have these, and I believe they have the 2 packs of these. I ordered them through Tool Barn. There's other companies. I've got some more coming today that are from another place. Just be prepared to wait, and make sure when you order these that you get them for the right one, because I know a lot of these do not interchange. The smaller ones here, I don't know if you could see these here. I had to order these, I don't know if you can see them. I had to order these separate, and I'll pan down here and show you what I've got for an idea or how I'm going to do this. But you got to order these separate. You only get one per cabinet, and I wanted, you know, the 3 drawers on each one of these to have, to have the dividers. These dividers are the ones that come with it. And I'll show you. Hopefully this will work out. These got little tits on them, and they go down towards the bottom. You just slide them in there, click them in. Same way with this side, same way. And then you got these. And this will hold some of my bigger stuff, bigger variety of things. If you don't want to use the dividers in here, you don't have to. You know, that it just leaves you that much more room. I was hoping these, and I'm going to have to look at the instructions, but I was hoping these were going to slip on the side and clip in there. Like I said, I'll have to look to see how these are supposed to work in these. I know I can stick them down in here. It'll give me a little more room to hold stuff. And like I said, I ordered enough to do two of the drawers. The 2 drawer one, I can see, you know, utilizing a lot of this stuff. The 3 drawer one, I was hoping these were going to fit in the 3 drawer where I could have some smaller, get you down here, some, you know, some smaller deal, but they don't work. I think these are more for the pack out that you hang on the wall. They've got the deal that I drilled out. They've got a deal that you could put on the wall and then these hang into. I had thought about maybe doing that out here, coming up with some kind of idea. That may be another video. But yeah, just be careful when you order these. Each one of these come with a number on them. And you got to get the product for that particular pack out. I didn't notice that when I ordered them, and by the time I would have sent them back and they'd have charged me a restocking fee and all of that, I just didn't mess with it. You know, I may have wasted 80 bucks, but just be aware that I believe this number is what that particular, and I don't know if I've got the paperwork on that I took off, but this number up here, I believe it goes with the number of the pack out. So if you've got an 84, 22, 80, 36, or whatever it is, that particular item goes with that particular pack out. Just so you know, don't make the same mistake I did. Enough about me venting on that. Let's stick these back in here. Move you up here a little bit so you can see. These are very deep. Like I said, you can get lots of nuts and bolts and things in there. Get these out of the way. What my plan was, I guess I need to move you back again. I'm just totally not prepared today. Don't want to tip you over. All right, what I have planned, and now that we've got the wheels on it, and this has got some weight to it now, since I got nuts, bolts, and things in this bottom one. But y'all get the idea. See if I can get it to snap in there. And there you have it. You've got a two drawer at the bottom, 3 drawers, and then I put this up here. Get this top wiped off. If you wanted to, you could pull the top off and possibly do this. Me personally, it'd be all right. You know, that's a little tall for me, and it will snap in there. I don't particularly care for it being that tall. I'd just rather have kind of like this. I've got a place for my vise. I was hoping with get you up here where I can see. I was hoping with the casters and things, it wasn't going to be as tall as it is. But, you know, you could still do minimal stuff. You can play on your phone. I've got a vise that I can mount to this. You can go back to one of my other videos on the Milwaukee packout and see where I mounted the vise. Right now I've got the vise on that table there, the one that raises and lowers. I like it better on that. I can do small things, drill, what have you. This is mainly for the drawers and things, and I'll show you the drawers and how I have it set up here. These here, I've got all of my, let me pull you off of here. I've got all of my gussets and things like that in these drawers, and that's why it's so heavy. I've got them separated so I know where stuff is. I've got, you know, nuts, bolts, what have you in these drawers. You know, some more gussets. These are the smaller ones. You know, and eventually, like when I'm using the press brake that I got. But that's it in a nutshell. And don't put, you know, single out the Milwaukee stuff. I think it's going to work good. There's the one with the deeper drawers. You could put, you know, and I thought about putting some of my welding supply stuff in here also and that. And I'm even thought about mounting my welder up here too to be able to roll it around. But this was mainly built for the you know, the easy, you know, roll it over to the car or roll it over to whatever I'm working on and have it in a place that I could store it to where I don't have to worry about, you know, running back over here to the bolt bands, you know, running back and forth. I'm going to put some of my wire terminals in the smaller drawers. I think that'll be very handy, like when I'm working on a car. I may put some of my soldering irons, my heat shrink, stuff like that in these drawers also. It's not only going to be a bolt bend and a bend for my guess. It's going to be the stuff that I utilize a lot. I think it was a, you know, a genius idea how Packout come up with these. and you can use them so many different ways. And I know a lot of construction guys, a lot of electricians and things use these on the job site or in their pickups. And I don't think that you should not single them out. Like I said, Milwaukee is not supporting me. It's just, you know, one of them ideas that I had. I bought the Milwaukee roll-around cart for in the house and things when I was remodeling the house. It come in handy in there. This is definitely going to be handy. I've got probably, I'm thinking maybe $400 in it totally. You know, buying everything, but I bought it a little at a time here and there. You know, it was $100 there, $100 here. You know, $30 for the wheels. You know, I probably could have bought the pack-out wheels, but I didn't care that my cart wasn't going to lock. You all may want it, you know, the wheels to lock. It rolls around pretty good. You know, it's just one of them things. I could roll it in a corner now, or roll it, you know, somewhere to where I don't have to worry about it. If it does get dusty or whatever, I can blow it off and go on. So hopefully you guys got something out of this video. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and once again, thanks for watching my videos. Don't forget to subscribe down there, and just keep watching my videos and help me. Let's try to get 1,000 this year. You know, I don't have much more to go. I'd like to get 1,000 people and maybe get some revenue coming in so I can do some little bit better videos for you guys and that. You know, a lot of this, well, 90% of the stuff I've never been sponsored or whatever, so I buy all the tools and things, or, you know, their gifts or whatever. So once again, like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. God bless and have a blessed week.